Hey guys, Filthy Robot here. Continuing my campaign with Arumba, looking at our Civ 5 Sweden play. And you guys may or may not know how this works, but we record these in chunks and then release them individually. We're still on the drinking one, if that's what you're wondering. So let's just get that out of there, right? Let's get that clear really early.
Were we holding this for any particular reason? We were going to buy this tile, and then we had to earmark the money. Now so we can't do it. We just probably finish it.
I would chop it anyways. Yep, yeah. I'm good with that.
It may or may not be worth more if it was owned, but we're not sure.
When I see a 59 turn granary, I'm not overly thrilled.
Yeah. Not very
13
good,
turns off, not too bad.
Yeah. And we do want to lock the bison, right? So.
Do you think that scout's going to survive? I'm a bit worried about that. You'll heal before it attacks you. What will that bring you up to?
The heal processes before they attack? Interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll be at, we're outside of our own territory.
42. Yeah, you'll survive 40. Well, when we slammed it, it was 45. And is his melee strength the same as his attack strength? Yeah, it's 9 and 9. So that is, for you, the fortification bonus as opposed to, yeah, you'll survive, but it's going to be close. Okay.
Now, how come it's different in Civ 5, though? Because you mentioned that when we were playing Civ 6 the other day, that healing outside your own territory is different in Civ 6 versus Civ 5. It's like...
Is it? I think it's still 10 for everything. I think it's the healing inside your territory is different. So it's for Civ 5, it's 10 outside, 20 inside, 25 in a city. I think Civ 6, it's 10 outside, 15 in your territory, and 20 in a city. So I think it's actually inside that's different with Civ 6.
Okay, that actually, yeah, that sounds familiar. All right, I like that. Enemy is near. That's fine. This worker we just captured. What's his purpose? His reason for existence? Farms?
Yeah, farms. Farms, and this is when the city grows a little bit. We're gonna start building city connections.
Are we just gonna chop these eventually? If we chop
we're actually
these,
hoping with these. Yeah, they're hills, so chopping them doesn't actually encourage the border growth at all because it's still. The governor cares about food and he cares about non-rough terrain tiles. So you do make that less rough because it goes from a wooded hill to a hill, but it's still a hill. And a hill has 0 food in Civ 5, so it's still very unlikely to grow to those tiles.
Right. I was looking at this thinking, this is weird, because in Civ 6, this would be a 1-2, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a plain... actually, if it was a plains hill with a forest on it, I think it'd actually be a 1-3.
1-3. Yeah,
because
it's 1-1 plus 1 plus 1. Yeah.
Base plains hill is 1-2, and then the forest adds 1 to it. So.
Okay. Well, one argument just to consider, without hopefully taking up the entirety of this episode, was if these guys expand to it, we can't chop it. But if we chop it before they get it, we can steal the production for Stockholm.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that logic. That's okay.
Because
I'm actually very tempted to Citadel that freaking horse, though.
Oh no! I want the 2 Luxes
I'm so
and
mad
the
they
horse.
got our horse in the first part. Like I'm so annoyed that 1 turn base. Are you kidding me? Like that's just bullshit.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, I don't like go away. I'm not going to do that.
Yep.
Okay, the borders have grown. Unit promotion. Do you want to take this promotion, or should you just keep on holding it?
Well, let's see. But go ahead and move. Just move 2 and see if it doesn't make you promote. I think it will make.
Because this is going to bug me every single turn.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't really want to assign the promotion.
We already have moved.
Oh yeah, so we have to take the promotion. That's what I was saying. If you don't shoot every turn, you won't be able to hold that promotion.
I love that this is actually accurate.
Good.
Watermill? Or
yeah.
military?
Actually, it's between chariot and watermill, believe it or not.
What?
No, not chariot. Sorry, caravan or watermill. Oops.
I was gonna say you specifically did not like chariots.
No,
so I was very surprised to hear you say that.
Okay.
Okay, caravan would be an internal trade route, right? And against ZDI, we're not going to be doing any trade routes with the enemy because what happens if I do a trade route to just for argument's sake, this mean chick up here, and then she declares war on us, what happens to that caravan?
Well, the thing is, in version 11, which we're playing, they just changed that. So you could send them a trade route, and if they pillaged it, and if they declared war on you, you keep your trade route. Prior to this version of the mod, you would lose your trade route. The reason why we're not considering sending it to them, although there is a science differential with that, is because mostly we just value the growth over the science, even though that is essentially a late-term investment instead of a short-term. We might consider it. I'm tempted to do both. I like the fact that the watermill is an investment, right? You get 2 food, 1 hammer. Now, I don't know. I can see either. What's the hammer cost? That's 75. What's the hammer cost? That's 75 versus 75. So it is identical. And the difference in yield is, I think at this era, I think a caravan is 4, where I think a watermill is 3. Watermill has 2 upkeep, probably the caravan actually makes more sense if we just look at it just like from a pure cost analysis, right? We do have a granary up in a city.
So the caravan is a unit, right? It counts 0.9 per turn?
I don't know if a caravan counts as a unit.
Well, I would assume if he shows up in the unit list that he would count, right? I bet it's everything in his list.
Does it show up as a unit though?
Well, we don't have one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when we go to the maintenance screen, it says units 9. So one of our units is not counting. That's weird.
Strange.
Could it be because we just captured the worker? We just captured the worker.
This unit might be something. This turn might be something.
Yeah, let's check it again next turn. So what are we gonna build? Build or buy?
Caravan is better. Looking through that, caravan is better.
Okay, and so there's no way to get by this. We have to promote.
Yes, in single player we have to promote. Let's take a look at the terrain. So that is a hard question. They're both equally valuable. I guess I would take open terrain if I had to choose. And the thought process is we're going to keep a fortified unit on the rough terrain. So you want to kill the unit next to your next to the city, so it prevents capture. Yep. So
they'll filter into there.
Open. Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
It's a toss up there though. I could easily be argued the other way.
Okay. Everyone else is ahead of us, of course.
Yes.
And there's a new barbarian camp down here.
Okay, so no.
Probably not going to pose any issues.
Told us instantly when we didn't have a social policy, so that looks like that was corrected for or was never a problem in the first place. So that is good to know. We will see barb camps when they spawn.
As long as we've explored all the tiles, right? Any tile we've already explored, we'll get an alert.
Yeah, and that's a mod thing. That does not happen in base.
Right, okay, right. Because in base, you have to have unlocked honor, and that gives you that function, that feature. And so now you're saying you unlock any piety and any social policy?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's fair, though, because it seems like a really niche advantage to have.
Yeah, although honor has its own problems, so I hate taking away benefits. What do we do?
I didn't remember to make the workers do their jobs.
Okay, you were correct. Did we get 2 or 3 from that? 2, right, for defending? So we're at 9? Yeah. Okay, that's what it should be. What's our hit points at?
Would be nice if you could see it all the time, wouldn't it?
20. So we're gonna go to 31. But we were at the 40s.
42.
Right?
We were at 42 after heal.
So we took 21. So next turn we'll be at 31. We should survive that. It's starting to get sketchy, but we gotta survive that.
One other thing to consider is we only had level 1 fortification. Now we have 20% extra combat strength. Yeah. So we might actually be stronger.
We'll definitely survive. Okay.
And this worker is not able to do this because it's not in our territory. So
I would move to the tile, 1 tile southwest of the bison. The barb can't reach us, but we can start getting range to next turn, improving the bison. By the way, do we have trapping? We probably don't, right? No. Okay. So we are going to block that at some point.
How do you know? I didn't do anything. How did you say no? We don't.
Because I just remembered the tech tree from what we've been teching. We don't have trapping.
You have a good
So it just took me a second to visualize, and I'm like, okay, there we are.
Should we really prioritize chopping these before they steal it, or should we just go for the pasture? Because we could do 1 worker on both tiles.
Well, we have two workers, so I would absolutely get the pasture while we're here. That's going to be the second tile we work after the Grand Mesa, right? So this guy doesn't need to improve stuff immediately because we're not going to work a farm immediately. We have other things. So I would have this guy chop. Yeah. It doesn't matter which way you go, and I would have this warrior start moving north towards our city because this is going to be our swordsman to help deal with having units on the border of the AI.
So we're not going to defend Stockholm at all?
No. There's no barb. There's nothing over here that's bothering us. There might be a barb camp that might spawn over there, but if you look, there's like 3 or 4 scouts over here to soak some of the barbarian damage, so that'd be fine.
Shoot. Would have crossing the river here been 1 movement because it's to a city, or would that still take 2?
No, it'd take 2 in the Civ 5, but 1 in Civ 6.
Yeah, it's so hard to remember some of this crap because it's different.
It's just thinking, totally arbitrary, though, because it follows no actual logic. It's just like, this is what it is for this game.
I was just thinking, like, you just made a huge mistake because now you're going to cross the river and only take 1 movement, and you could have gone 1-2 and then 1-2. You'd be a tile ahead.
I know, right?
Huge mistake. Game over.
That is meaningful. They're like, no,
game over.
People are laughing at us right now for that, but that's meaningful. That makes a difference. That is how you win games like this. I mean, Civilization 5 is literally about accruing small advantages across the course of a game in terms of production, in terms of happiness, in terms of unit movement, to make an overall difference. That's how you win the game. That's what the game is based around. So
weird. I'm really getting frustrated about my inability to force it to cycle through me all these 6 damn civilians now.
Yep.
There's a lot of them.
Yep. We have good civilians.
Yeah, I think we built. We built one. We built the first one, and all the other 4. We stole 2 from that dude, and we've managed to somehow get 2 from Milan. They're both Milan. We named them both Milan. Look, it says. Never mind.
We got 2 barbs.
Special names don't apparently show up in this list, which is silly.
Fantastic. Well, not the not showing up part, but the fantastic part is stealing them. But yes,
we have Sam.
Good.
He's from the Sam civilization, and we're not going to take that shot because it would kill it, and we want to.
We want it. As long as it doesn't kill our scout, we want to leave it. And we are double fortified. There's a chance we're going to get that promotion. I'm excited by that. If we lose it, I'm going to be upset.
Bismarck just lost his iron. We could sell some to America. Do you want to keep? We have 5 iron. That's excessive.
I'm willing to sell up to probably a minimum 2 more right now, possibly 3 more.
Go ahead.
So if he wants to buy 2, sell him 2.
Right, because you want to have. Wow, he's 30 gold per turn. You cheating bastard.
Yep. He's a cheating bastard.
All right.
The reasoning being that you want to have two swordsmen.
At least 2 swordsmen and possibly 3. Yep.
All right.
All right, let's see if he'd accept. He still would. Right.
All right.
Yeah, he
I'll
wants
sell him
it.
that one. I'm fine with the 3rd. Okay, that leaves us 2.
All right.
That's exactly what he wanted. Apparently, perfect.
Okay.
Okay. 0 happiness. We gotta get Lux online. We're gonna have gems soon, right?
Okay, Spearman's fortified, Scout's fortified. It'd be cool if there's like a filter you could apply to say, don't show fortified units. Where's the EUI developer? I need to talk to that guy.
Yeah, I think that would be good. We should get him on stream.
Hey,
get him on
funny,
on one of these tiles. Talk to him. Not tiles, episodes, you know what I mean?
It's funny, but these things do happen on occasion. So
no, I agree, and I want to spend the first 10 minutes. If we did have him on, I want to spend the first 10 minutes talking about how awesome EUI is. So that'd be fine. Oh, nice Scout survived and promoted.
Oh, he did attack us. Yeah. He made it with Swiper. The Scout has 9 HP. Let's just heal him, right? Just seeing if you're still awake.
Oh man, trolling me so hard. Shoot that fucker with Helsinki, and let's go heal the Scout up.
Okay, so you want to move him into the capital?
Yep.
Take the promotion now, probably. And is there any argument for survivalism?
There's not. We care about this guy's here for scouting. We want visibility, and that's what we want.
If he's being attacked, you're probably doing it wrong, right? Kind of.
I mean, survivalism isn't bad, but it's much more situational than the +1 scouting.
Right,
we can't improve it. We don't have trapping, so just move on to the Copper Hill and start improving the Lux.
Okay, wish this guy was. Alex is a loser now. He feels derelict in his duties. Do you care about popping any of this, busting this fog, or do you want to keep going this way?
I don't care
instead?
that much. I want to meet city-states and more AI, and we already have all the AI met, so I care about city-states. So I don't really care about busting the fog that they're already expanding into.
Is there a way to know how many city-states are there?
12.
Is there a way to see how many?
It's based on map size. So yes, we can see how many we met by counting them. So we can infer from that how many we're missing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 found.
Yeah, and it is a setting on the. So there is a default for the size you're on, but it's a setting that's adjustable by you. So you can choose more or less city states based on the size. But the default for the 6-way free for all is 12 city states.
You
can't move there to scout, but we can move to the next one. That's okay. There's two.
Yeah. Hong Kong's not going to go there.
Yeah. We should go to our other.
I'm not stupid. We should do the thing, right?
Nope, it's a hill. The
hill
takes 2.
No, because we're playing Civ 5. You can always use your last turn to go into a tile.
Yeah, it takes all your actions to build a farm.
That's right. I was thinking there was only one action. Damn it! All right.
I love that you want to apply it. I love that
the next time I find it, I will do it. I will find the opportunity. I swear.
Perfect.
2 other people have entered the medieval era. Great tech discounts for us, right?
Yep.
Pasture.
One more turn of happiness, which is good because we're about to grow, and once we grow, it will make everything else grow slower. So that's really good that we're going to get that. Yeah. And we're not going to renew that gold deal when we're selling gold to Shoshone. We're not going to renew that when it expires because that's a unique luxury for us, and we need the happiness. So, okay.
Nothing to change on these tiles. I just want.
And Portugal didn't bitch. Okay, we'll buy that other tile while we have the gold. See if they don't bitch again.
Yeah,
surprises me.
Before you earmark it for something else.
Yep.
So how does this math work? Is it every single time, every time you buy any tile that the price goes up?
And it's not based in the city. It's just anytime you buy any tile, the price of all future purchases goes up.
By 5, 10? How does it determine how much it goes up by?
Don't know.
You would be wasted if you were following the rules. You don't know anything.
Yeah, that's where we're going with this. I don't know anything. Good call.
Yeah, it feels that way sometimes. Anyway.
Right.
All right. Okay. I don't see anything that needs to be done here. So. Sweden is OP, and we're getting 2 pop. That's 2 more science. That's exciting.
Washington. That's fantastic for us.
I will say that when Mr. Attila the Hun or Genghis Khan or whoever the hell it was that kicked my butt, my solo try.
No.
Would he attack? No, I don't know. They're just the guy with all the catapults, and he had the horses, and he was mean. He's mean man.
Mean man with horses. Got it.
Yeah. I only had 1. I had 2 cities when he attacked me, so we already have 4. We're doing great.
Yeah, I think I'm very confident in this game so far.
Nice.
So there's a happiness
I like
now
that.
instead of -1, which is nice. It would be nice to see what tiles we got fucked over on for not expanding this. Let's take a minute. Move to that tile so that we can take the hill next turn and see what we lost with Sigtuna.
Sigtuna, what we lost? What do you mean?
So next turn we can move to where that Pathfinder is and see the hill and
You want to see what was up there? Okay. Yeah, I had another question and I did forget, but now I've remembered. Is the city combat strength factored into the AI's decision-making process for declaring war on you at all? Meaning that if I garrison units, do I make them less interested in attacking because I have higher city combat strength?
I've never heard that the city combat strength actually affects it. I've heard your army score affects it, but I've never heard city combat strength. So if that logic is true, the answer is no. If it is just your overall combat strength, including your city, then garrisoning would be beneficial. But I've never heard that that is the case. So I don't know.
Okay, I made a boo-boo. It shouldn't have moved into the negative defensive.
That's okay. We're not going to attack.
No, the AI's bad. Kill it. Remove.
Chop.
Restart.
I want its culture from these pastures. That's our pantheon. We've got no bonus from it yet.
That's not true. We have one right here. Right there. Oh wait, no. That's not a pasture. Damn, you're right.
The upgrade. That's the upgrade off plantations. That's just basic upgrade.
You are actually right.
Yep.
So no pastures at all.
You sound so surprised.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to be growing right now. Why didn't we grow last turn?
Because we went unhappy. Well, what city grew to make us happy? Did another city grow the same turn?
So wait, one city grows and then all the others get the unhappiness? They don't all grow at the same time?
Nope.
Yeah, it was Sweden was OP was at 2, it was 1, 2, 1, and then you were at like 4.
Okay, so Stockholm grew and it made us unhappy, so the other city didn't grow.
And it worked the 1, 2. So we got 2 production, no food.
Yep.
And we go ahead and lock it now.
Yep.
And now I've already forgotten, and I want to confirm that I've locked all the production. Good. I like only having 4 cities. That's a great reason to have gone tradition.
Yes, it's easy,
right? It's just a lot less to manage. When you have like 10 cities, and it's the same thing in Civ 6, it gets just ridiculous.
Yep, there's a lot of work in a wide empire that is just in management. I agree, 100%. All right, so he's healing. Swiper the Scout is healing.
I absolutely love the H key. Why isn't it not in Civ 6?
I don't know. It seems very unnecessary that it's not there. So our borders have grown to a really stupid location. Do you not wish the borders would at least prioritize? So if there's 2 tiles that have equal yield, could it at least take the one that's better? Freshwater is better. Why would it not grow to freshwater? It's
also better to take tiles that he could potentially try to take.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, that's wrong. Let's fire him. And also, what prompts a city to get the "We Love the King Day" thing? We only have 1.
That is an unknown, and this is the reason why it's unknown, because it's not based on population, it's not based on timing. So in other words, sometimes an expand gets it before the capital, and sometimes a smaller city gets it ahead of a bigger city, and I don't know exactly what triggers that. So perhaps we'll figure it out together, but I doubt it.
So Bismarck has declared war on this guy.
Yeah, good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cities versus 1, 2. I could see this somewhere here, can't I? 6 cities versus 6 cities. So there's another city somewhere that I haven't found for the United States.
We can see the American borders, but yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's got probably another one in there. Maybe one in there, maybe? Is that it?
Are they both Liberty or one of them Liberty, one Piety? Because I can almost predict the winners.
4 Liberty and 2 Honor. What?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Just 2 Honor?
It does seem low.
How is he so far behind on social policies?
Because we won't know if he splashed, because it will, remember, if you get 1 point, it doesn't tell you. So he probably has a point in something else.
Swings it, yeah. I can't imagine him being that far behind, because they all cheat equally, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, next turn then. I like that we're actually passing more than 1 turn in a single episode.
I'm pleased too. I think it's probably because I'm getting tired and drunk towards the end of the evening.
Yeah.
So it means I talk less.
That's great. Sweden's OP has grown. They both grew. Back down to 1 happiness there. Let's see how quickly we can process this turn, because we are... Bam.
Close.
Right there it is.
Nice.
There it is. I want a damn pasture now because you've made me feel guilty and bad about not having any damn pastures.
Yeah, we moved all our workers up. We have a lot of workers, which is fantastic. Early game, getting this many workers is absolutely glorious for an empire. It's going to make such a difference. I'm really pleased with that. East.
Yeah, that camp kind of annoys me a little bit. That is a Shoshone swordsman.
Yep.
Okay, this guy can just take the hill, get out of the thing. I feel like moving away doesn't harm us and it gives us more vision.
Makes no difference whatsoever. So if you want to move towards them, that's fine. As long as they don't declare war on us this turn. If they declare war on us this turn, you lose the warrior.
Because they can kill it, because they probably have units there?
Yeah.
Okay. Will they get upset just me moving one military unit within a tile of their border?
They will not. Unlike Civ 6, which is super, like, if you have one crappy military unit, they're, like, super scared of you. The Deity AI in Civ 5 do not give a fuck about a single warrior. They're not at all impressed by that.
This seems really dangerous to try to promote that for the pasture. Is it defendable? Is it defensible?
Yeah, it is. When we get a swordsman on it, it'll be fine. But what I do want you to do with Sigtuna is, if you mouse over the food there, I almost guarantee if you unwork the hammer tile and work a food tile, you'll grow this turn. Yeah, and that is equivalent in production.
Right, because he'll work it next turn. That is a very, very minor, but I bet it rolls over.
You have 4 cities
quite a bit.
every single time, and that's every time your population grows, you can potentially do that. It makes a big difference long time, for sure.
Okay, I think I have it processed. The only situation with a 2 movement worker that you can use that trick you taught me is if both of the tiles you're planning on moving through have 1 movement cost, correct?
Yes. Yep,
that is what I was failing to process earlier. So, for example, if I was trying to go here, I could go farm right there, and then the next turn do that one there. Well, we can't really defend that.
Actually, well, I kind of like it. I kind of like doing that. They're not guaranteed to attack us. They're not necessarily hostile, and we could move the spearman over and fortify. Although I prefer to do the swordsman because the spearman's got a nice position, and I don't really want to fortify in range of their city shot because their city shot's going to be disproportionately strong because they're always ahead of us in eras. So I don't really want to go to that jungle hill.
Well, what if we just, if we move this guy here, move the city here, and then the next turn we could relocate, and then we could do a little shuffle. We lose the fortify, but...
Yep, that's fine.
The alternative is go and chop that jungle, that forest, which doesn't seem very good.
It's better to get the cattle online, for sure.
Okay.
Nice.
I've learned it.
Good.
Committed to memory. And you live in the city now? Is the city a better location for an archer or no?
No, we want to take the hill because we want to see what we missed.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably a luxury. Yeah, it was gems.
And that is not within range.
Yep.
Great, good job. Nice choice there. Arumba. I'll blame myself this time.
I'm glad it's not always me. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So Sigtuna grows.
I'm a bit worried about our happiness. We're at 1. We're about to grow next turn. Where do we have more happiness coming in? We're not trading copper array, right?
What is this?
This is switch to purchasing view, I think, or something stupid. Click on it. What does it do?
Oh, you can toggle that. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Every single time I opened the city, it was always on, and I was actually kind of scared sometimes because I like to click the left mouse and hold and drag, and I've actually been scared I'll accidentally click on a tile.
Yeah, I don't like that much for all that option. Can we trade away our copper for another luxury? See, so the guy who looks like Shoshone and Bismarck want to trade, and Bismarck's buddy with us. So let's consider trading. See if you can 1-for-1 copper because he wants copper. See if we can get truffles for copper.
Okay, so wait.
Bismarck.
And you're thinking copper because we're about to online this copper.
Yes.
In how many more turns is it?
4.
Yep.
So it costs us no happiness right now.
Because we swap.
Secure 4 more. Yeah, because we secure 4 more happiness.
So you like
and we're going to get the dude good on. He's already happy with us. Let's keep the benefit.
Yeah, he's friendly. What the hell? I've never been friendly with an AI in this game.
Here we go.
Never happens. I always kill them. Just fight them all.
You have some minimum military or they're never friendly with you. So, but he likes us for some fucking reason. And probably chat will correct me why I'm wrong.
It'll tell you right there, I think.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. We have embassies with other people and they're not friendly with us. So that doesn't give us enough information.
It's probably because of all the trade deals. We've given this guy like 18 iron. Remember?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's
got to be what it is. So we wanted to trade our copper for one of his strategic truffles, or do we want to take this first?
Well, he won't give us furs for copper because he only has 1 copy. So he wants 3-for-1 on. I think it's something he only has 1 copy on. But he'll give us 1-for-1 on stuff he has duplicates.
Looks good to me. Sounds great. Okay, let's do it.
Perfect.
Awesome. That solves that. We can keep growing.
Excellent.
And it continues to solve, or to make him friendly with us in the future.
Yeah, which would be wonderful because then we could sell him stuff on a direct deal. Okay.
Okay, I don't like how they keep on doing their stupid little animation when they have no movement. I wish that they would stop so that I could clearly indicate, or allow me to have the hotkey that lets me cycle through units regardless of their actions. All right, cue tomorrow. There's going to be a Civ 5 Arumba's adjustments, and everyone's going to get mad at me for it. All right, no reason that I can think of to not.
Do we have, what is it? What are we teching right now?
Ironworking.
How close are we? What would be the okay? Yeah, I hate to do this, but I want to go writing next. So how long on our? We probably actually should have switched around. Look, can you show me our cities or hit F2? F2 or work 2.
Yeah, I like things. Nice. I love things like this. There isn't anything like this in Civ 6.
I know, this kills me. So this is the production and timing. So Helsinki is 13 turns on the granary. That is going to be our slowest city. It's going to build granary into library. So what we really want to do is find some production in Stockholm that has roughly the same time as that granary, and then build that, and then build a library. But we want to have library tech finished in time for Sigtuna to build it after the watermill, and for Helsinki and Stockholm to build it after the granaries and whatever else they're building. So we probably need to pick up, because what we're worried about is National College timing. That's what we care about next.
Yeah, and you mentioned that that's really important. So is there like a restriction? You have to have a certain number of buildings to do the National College?
So the tech is philosophy, yes. So mouse and philosophy, you see this, the middle building, and philosophy is a classical air tech. It's the second tier of second column, the top of the second column.
That's weird.
That's medieval. So go up to classical.
Sorry, for some reason my my secondary screen just changed, and it was weird. Sorry. Okay, what am I looking for?
Okay, classical era tech. It's called philosophy. It's the second row. Yep. The middle one, that's the National College.
Must have a library in all cities.
Yep, and you can only build this in one city, and this is the bonus it gives you. It gives you 3 science, 3 flat science, and 50% science in the city it's built in.
So this is kind of it's like the university in vanilla, but the university is in vanilla too, or the National College is in vanilla too, right?
Yeah.
Does it do the same thing?
National College. Probably.
Interesting. Okay.
It is a one-time build, and it is only built in one city, and it's really important for your science, and you want to build it in the city with the biggest population. That's what we're moving towards next. That requires a library in all cities. The slowest portion of the slowest library is going to be the city with the least production, which is Helsinki. So what we want to do is we want to be able to build these libraries as soon as possible in cities that aren't the capital, because they're going to be slower to build it. So what we need to do, I tend to do, for tradition, I go something like granary, library, if I possibly can. Okay. So what we need to do is make sure we have library tech before they're all done with anything else. So I would right now.
Yeah, I get it. So you're thinking we do writing just so that we guarantee that we've got the library out and get started on it soon.
And then we go library, ironworking, philosophy, construction, or some variation on that.
But you don't think this is actually going to take 13 turns, right? Because the city's going to grow, and we're going to get more stuff online. It's probably going to take fewer.
Correct.
It's not going to take 4.
No, but if you realize, like, some of our other cities, right now, if I had the choice, the city that just finished production, I'd have it building a library, but we don't have the tech yet, so it's got to figure out something for a couple turns, because it doesn't really have something to build, which is not Sigtuna, but the last one, whatever. I think it's actually called Stockholm because we renamed the capital, but yeah.
Okay. Yep. Well, we've gone way over for this episode, because I'm very scared here that you're going to try to tell me we can't play anymore, which I don't want you to do.
We can't play anymore.
No,
I have a drinking episode to do tomorrow night with the PKA crew, so I have to get some sleep tonight because I got to stream tomorrow, then do a drinking episode of PKA. Okay, so I'm afraid this is my last one for tonight.
Okay, in that case, we got to finish processing Stockholm, and we can't not process Stockholm.
All right, let's process Stockholm. So, I think we have the time here to finish a watermill. Okay,
especially because I'm one click away from actually chopping this forest.
Yep, and now, we're gonna get a big boost.
Would you consider waiting to see if no, it's not going to expand there.
No, I would chop that one and then chop the next one. So basically, we're going for library tech right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is by the time the granary finishes in our slowest city, these other cities will have finished their watermill.
This is the first time I've seen fractional production values. Why did that happen?
Because EUI is awesome.
But why specifically did we somehow earn fractional production? Was it because of that chopped forest not actually being 13?
Was there unhappiness at some point during this?
We were unhappy for a turn.
So as I said, you have a 2% production and 2% gold reduction when you're unhappy. So my suspicion is those values at least in the other city, were based on happiness.
But that's
Now we're not seeing that's interesting because we're not seeing it elsewhere. We're seeing it here in the other place.
So two cities.
That is interesting. I don't know why it would be in some cities but not others. But the only way we're going to get that, I mean, look at those numbers. Are those numbers actually based on 2% on happiness? So go back to the fractional ones.
Maybe it's something to do with global happiness versus local happiness?
Look at that. What is... No, global and local have nothing to do with unhappiness. You go unhappy when you have no happiness, and that's not based on global or local. That's based on happiness. So if we look at this too, I mean, 1.98. What is 0.02 out of what percentage of that is out of production is that?
Well, my guess is that this must have happened in this city when it was at one population, and then it grew. And we got a fractional reduction on the production from the city center, which gave us the 0.98 production.
Yeah.
Right? 1 minus 2% would be 0.98.
Yep.
And then the other city, if we try to figure out, would probably be something similar, but we don't need to spend a huge amount of time on it. It's kind of annoying, actually. I don't like that it's all... It's off. It's not on an integer.
Yeah.
It's unplayable. We need to restart.
We have a good start. We don't want to restart.
I
know you're terrified about Portugal, but we're okay. We're doing okay.
No, I'm actually feeling pretty comfortable. I like this position here. I like this guy coming up. He's going to become a swordsman. And I actually feel pretty comfortable. We got 3 military units here, and that's way more than I had before. So I think we're going to hold just fine. I mean,
good. We're good.
We have one more worker that I've missed. This is the guy
the pasture.
who's going to go here and get started on the pasture.
They have a lot of military units over there, and they aren't pleased with us. So I would like to get more of our own military over there.
I didn't do this move. I was supposed to do this move last turn.
Yeah,
I think he's okay. Is he okay? He's not okay.
If they declare war on us, they steal the worker. But we are only 3 turns from getting that warrior there. Up to you. How comfortable do you feel about that?
Well, it's too late. I've already told him to do stuff. Unless you're saying we could zone? No, he could still take it. He could go here. Bam, bam, he's gone. So I've already made the mistake if it's a mistake. Do you want to explore up this hill more? Or keep him close? Whoa, you cut out there. Are you okay? Did I lose you?
Yeah, did we lose anything?
I just couldn't hear what you said.
Okay?
I asked, would you want to go explore, or do you want to keep him close to Sigtuna?
I want to keep him close to Sigtuna.
Okay. Let's not go through this because it's got negative defensiveness. You never know.
Yep, that's true.
AI. I am an AI. I am a deity level +1. Not really. But, okay. Well, yeah, I'm kind of not liking this anymore. Now, I'm using this one instead, and that's actually more useful to me, I think. So I will cave in, I will concede and do this until they add a button that lets me cycle through all units. Okay, cool. We're processed. Good to go. Are you still there? I think I've lost Filthy. Alright, I'll see you again in the next episode then, everyone. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.